Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Taurus. So Taurus, as usual, I'm doing this reading with my own tarot deck, so the cards that you'll see are from this deck. So Taurus, let's talk about reaching almost full charge, full energy, full motivation or inspiration from exactly where you are. Because I feel like you have been standing still or just holding your position because that is where you find your integrity. So until you're fully charged, you cannot leave, right? It's almost like it will compromise your integrity. So, but from there, which I feel like it's almost complete. It's almost like when you look at your phone, right? And it's like, it's almost like 80, 90, 95%. And you have this inkling to maybe remove the phone from the charger. It's like, just hold on a little bit. And I feel like you are. It's like you're very good in like just standing your ground, standing still, waiting for something to fully charge, something to complete, because you know that what you're doing, it's like reinforcing or rehearsing is what I'm hearing, something that you're meant to embody, something that you're meant to follow. It's like embody and follow. It's like that is the truth that I feel like you're going to know, that it's going to become very clear for you. So we're beginning with the Eight of Wands, which is the card that in the, what was that reading? The reading that was talking about the quick development. I think it was the Pisces. Yeah, I think it was the Pisces reading that I just posted that a few days ago. So this is talking about this quick development for you as well, Taurus, but it's talking about this cellular, molecular level of inner development that is coming to this full charge, to this full completion. And I feel like it's almost like fueling your car, fueling your battery, fueling your energy, right? Your vitality, perhaps, your inspiration, your creativity. So you know that you are in this moment where it's like you have already charged like a great portion, but it hasn't fully charged. So you know that you have to stay here until you are fully charged, because the Five of Pentacles is talking about staying here so that your integrity is like it's fully charged. So it's like you're fueling your own integrity. But I want to say it's more than that. It's almost like if you leave too early, it's like this is not going to be completed. This cellular, molecular type of inner development, it's going to be a little bit premature, right? So you don't want that to happen. It's like, so you're okay standing your ground, saying it's like whatever happens around me, it's okay, it's going to happen, but I'm here, I'm strong, I'm steady, I'm staying, right? So you are staying until this completes. But it's fascinating because this is another card that has been coming up a lot, right? And if you've seen, my old readings, you know that the Five of Pentacles symbolizes sometimes, most of the times, the X on the map. So meaning it has to do with a specific location, alongside the integrity, the sense of self. It has to do with this location. And before I saw the rest of the cards, this card was talking about this, it's almost like this gas station. It's like before you continue your journey, you need to stop and refuel your energy, and it's almost complete, right? It's like you cannot leave this gas station, this pit stop, whatever it's not, this is a temporary stop. You're not meant to be here forever, right? Be in this waiting mode. It's like holding steady, staying strong in order not to compromise your integrity. So it's almost like if you stopped to refuel your energy, refuel your battery, you have to stay here until it's fully charged. And so you accept that, you honor that, but you know that you're meant to go somewhere else, because the Five of Pentacles really was just the draft for where you're really going, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So you see here how the lines are a lot more stronger. It's almost like staying here, it's almost like rehearsing. How do you stay strong? How do you stay steady? How do you remain an integral being, knowing that your vitality is being reboosted, right? It's like your body is being charged up, right? Maybe with new inspiration. But it's not new in the sense that you don't know the drill, right? It's almost like you are accustomed to these pit stops. But until now, Taurus, it's only been like temporary stops or like drafts, right? Because it's almost like you have been, it's almost like a child learning how to write. It's like you have been training and practicing to draw this X on the map, but it wasn't as definite or as strong or as maybe integral as when you know that you're fully charged. Because when that is complete, it's almost like you're going to know where you need to go, right? Because it's destined, because it's like there is this signal that you're going to know that this phase is complete, this draft phase is complete. So now the real destiny is showing up. Because here it's like you're just seeing the X, right? It's like this is what you have been practicing. So it's almost like yourself, your integrity, your inner being, your energy, your body, your health. But here, when this is fully charged, it's like when the quick development reaches the level that is now complete, it comes full circle. So there is another symbol that now is around the X. So it's almost like it's tying the X. So here it's like you had an idea, like a vague idea, knowing that this was temporary, knowing that this was meant to train you so that you could identify, so that you could see. It's almost like you have never seen this symbol before, I want to say, but you know the drill because you have been practicing, right? But it's almost like you have been given the X, but not the full picture, which now the Wheel of Fortune comes in. So it's almost like you have always charged until like 99%, but not like 100%, right, of your energy or your potential, let's say. But it's like how it goes because you have been doing this, I want to say. Maybe there were times that, you were, your social battery was drained, so you needed to recharge, right? A day off without communication, with the world or anything like that. Or, maybe just practically talking about like refueling the gas in your car, right? Whatever it is, like you have been given part of the symbol, right? So you have seen, but not with this certainty, not with this the sense of like a clear yes, because actually the yes is coming here with the Ace of Swords later on. So there is another part which is like this, it's almost like the loading wheel, right? Many softwares use that. it's like the loading wheel, right? It's like it's been charging and charging and charging, and you have been staying here receiving all of this charge, all of this energy, all of this potency, but you have never reached 100%, right? So it's almost like you've never seen the X join with the circle. I don't know exactly what that means, but you know, it's kind of like the emblem of the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like the destiny being fulfilled, or at least being shown to you in a way that is undeniable, that it's like, you know, the difference. You're going to recognize the difference from, you know, being in a phase of just drafting, just practicing, just training, right? And the real deal. So when you get to this place, which may or may not be the same place, I want to say that perhaps it's not, right? Because I was picking up this Five of Pentacles as more like a temporary stop. It's not where you're meant to be. It's almost like, take everything that you have learned from staying here, staying strong, remaining integral, and fulfill your destiny, because now the image is complete. So you have this full picture, right? And you're going to feel in your heart, because the Queen of Cups is here. So the meaning of this Queen of Cups is that there is this sensation, there is this inner feeling, this inner knowing that it's like you're going, the green light that you have completed this charging comes from the heart. It's like you're going to know in your heart. And then you have the real green light, because the Ace of Swords here is the yes. So this was talking about like a huge yes. It's almost like, again, as I was saying, it's like it's going to be undeniable to you how this is true, right? For you, it's like you will know how to recognize the draft, the practice, and the real thing. So you're going to feel it in your heart, and you're going to know. It's like this alignment of heart and head, right? The feeling and the knowing. So when these two align, because here, you know, the heart is pointing down and the sword is pointing up. So there is this matching, there is this click, there is this, like the tie, right? The tie. So there's something that, because the Five of Pentacles was a little bit, even though you were doing a great job, Taurus, of remaining steady, it didn't have the circle around it to make it something not reliable, but maybe more stable, right? But you didn't know that. It's like you weren't aware of that part. But when you have the awareness of the Wheel of Fortune, when you receive the full symbol, because it's like it's going to resonate with your heart, and your mind is going to quickly, it's like you're going to know. It's like you have a direction, right? You have a focus, and the focus seems to be you, although here we have two kings, which might make you feel like you're being torn apart, or like you're being split in two. I do feel like there is a choice between the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, but you have the truth that is actually pointing towards your own heart. So because you see here how this crown of the Queen, it's almost like if you were to follow this path, or one of the kings or the other, right? Either or, it's like it was not, it's like it was going to take you outwards. It was going to project you to the external, but your heart is pointing towards your truth. So even though I want to say, especially coming from the last card here represented by the King of Swords, which might be another person that speaks the same language as you, or at least has a similar line of thought. It's like they're very, it's like they are capable of understanding you maybe beyond words. Whereas this King of Pentacles is a great match, I want to say, for like you're water, right? You're coming through with the water. I know that you're an earth sign, but you're being represented here by the Queen of Cups, which is the water element. So the King of Pentacles, it's like a great blend, right? Earth and water are very compatible. So at first, you do have this feeling that maybe because this King of Pentacles is the first one that comes to mind, right? It's like when you receive this knowingness that you know what you need to do, where you need to go. It's like maybe your first instinct, or maybe even like this first person that you bump into, it's like it's giving you this notion that they are the ones, that they are your wheel of fortune, that they are your lucky strike, that they are your opportunity. It's interesting because they're coming with this symbol, again, the emblem of self-worth. So it's almost like maybe this is also very pertinent, very appropriate for you, because it's like they are compatible. If they are the first one that comes to mind, or that rings true for you, right? Once you have this notion that it's like now you're not in the rehearsal phase, now you are, you know, in the real deal. It's like if this one crosses your path, yes, they have something significant for you, which I want to say it's more than anything else, this message of self-worth that is part of the truth. But once this King of Swords comes along, it's like they are more in tune with your goal, with where you're going, with your direction. You see what I mean? It's like they have received the same image, the same focus, the same inspiration, the same charge, right? It's like maybe whatever vision they got, it's like it resonates with your heart, even though there is something valuable as well in this one, right? So if you feel like you're being split between two people, Taurus, know that each one of them have their contribution to your path. However, this heart is pointing to your truth. So even though there might be somebody that comes along after this one who shows your self-worth, your value, and they do resonate with your truth. It's like it's almost like they have the same cause as you, right? It's like the same drive as you. They have the same truth as you, or it's like they believe in the same things as you. Maybe the thought process is similar, right? However you feel like this resonates when this one comes along, which I feel like it's only after this one. Know that even though they are the embodiment, right? Somebody else embodying what you have seen as the truth. It's like, don't confuse yourself projecting your truth outward. It's almost like, yes, they might have the Ace of Swords in their crown, right? In their mind, but it's their truth. Maybe you are supposed to go alongside, right? But most of all, it's like, don't lose sight of your integrity, right? It's like you have drafting that, you have been rehearsing that. It's also part of your destiny. It's like it's part of this coming full circle moment, right? It's like add to the self-worth this notion that, yes, somebody else can have the same vision, and go in the same direction perhaps, right? But it's like always trust your heart, trust your truth. I'm not saying don't trust what this one says. It's just like whatever they say, go back to your truth and feel into that, right? Whether it is true for them or not, it's like always come back to you, come back to your heart. And that's when you know that you are going in the right direction, whether or not this one is alongside you going in the same direction. It's almost like they are going to have their fuel, their charge, their energy, their inspiration, right? And if you're walking side by side, then so be it. It's like it's not your truth that is going to feed their truth and vice versa. But if there's something that they are resonating, or, you know, because if you tell your truth to them and they resonate, and they tell their truth and it resonates with you, there could, because you're coming as the Queen of Cups, so there might be something in your heart, right? I don't want to say that misinterpret this, but just go back to you. Go back to your truth, your integrity, right? No matter who is walking beside you, because it's almost like there is significance in each person, right? Maybe after these two, there are more and more and more people, right? Because it's like you're meant to charge your energy, but then go ahead. It's like keep on going, right? Keep on moving. So Taurus, I am going to pull more cards because I know that this was maybe a little bit obscure, but I want to say, like, even if it was, it's like trust your heart, right? It's like whatever resonated with you from this reading, just connect with the truth of your heart. It's like you will have the signal, you will have the yes, right? So I'm going to pull more cards to see where this wants to go, and also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be very happy to see you. You can find a link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.